action starts here. Turbo Sniper. Snipes in the name. Will he have snipes in the game, Silva?
No snipes in the game for him here as he makes an immediate push out the bottom of basement. Him and his teammates start to push over through the pistol side, making an entry frag attempt into the screens, but the other team shutting it down right away as 4 down right now. They're going to be making a push already. Zell with the grappler making an eager push to get in there. Unfortunately, the spawners are all still there. Amalia comes in on the second part, lays down some damage, gets the final headshot here. They potentially looking to try to get a pull here, but a couple more of the enemy players in the base not able to get out successfully, and already Lottery coming out with a bang.
Yeah, definitely. And Damagey here now trying to put some Damagey down onto mid to help out Turbo Sniper in his upcoming fight. I don't think they quite know just how heavy the presence here is in pistol and computers, and they're just about to find out. And just in time, Damagey. Oh, but a third hard place has arrived, and down goes Damagey. Manages to save his buddy, but pays for it with his life.
Pays for it with his life. A great bait and switch there out of Lottery. Now both teammates down to one shot, but baiting in the enemy team player to get the kill, stopping them from being able to push up the map here. Reptastic though, sniper in his hand.
Turbo!
It's caught out a little bit out of position, trying to get aggressive with it. As now both sides have one down, and it looks like they're still kind of just going back and forth here for this 50-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've got to say, like, you know, Turbo Sniper's a real stinker there around S1. Definitely justifying the heroics there from Damagey to try and, or to save his life, as he just strolls down to their S1 and causes all kinds of problems. Does end up dying in the end, but this life now coming up is looking very promising for them as they clear out back base. They know now that it should be pistol spawns, but there are still 3 up on the map, so you know, that's not going to last for long.
Yeah, not going to last for long here. Going to have to slay out, but meanwhile, when they're trying to pull a flag, Amalia on the other end gets the flag run down bottom mid, puts the enemy flag into her own courtyard here. Turbo Sniper trying to take the flag to the 50 here. He's got 2 down on the enemy team. He's going to be running a couple engagements here. Zell, the last one alive here.
Oh, that grenade was massive.
Roll here.
Oh!
Nice double kill. Unfortunately, though, one straggler alive takes the flag. It looks like Hiker and Amalia here are going to be able to run up here. Runs it the long way. He's going to be in the enemy's line of sight. Hiker trash, putting him down there on the elbow. Zell taking her sniper on the other end as her teammates fight over towards the enemy elbow, trying to get it. She's going to have to get an angle here.
Oh! It does!
Gets the angle right around the corner here. Gets another one, one shot with the body. But looks like
just trying desperately
in the meantime. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate timing there. She basically was right there in a good position to get it. Ends up cleaning up the next kill though. They're going to be in a great spot here for a counter pull. Oh my god!
Zell, what are you doing?
Zell just turns around and rips his face off. Oh my word.
Oh, unlucky to end up with the sniper back on their platform. But, you know, an unbelievable display of skill there from Azazel, putting those kills together when you got the sniper in your hand. You know, I mean, you know, when that hand is hot, you know, and you're feeling it, like, you can rip this map into.
Yeah, Zell feeling it early on. 8 and 5 right now, putting those sniper shots to good use up in the enemy base. But Hiker here, in the enemy base side here, one goes down on both sides. He's going to try to make the run through pistol, cleans up the easy one shot, 2 down on the enemy team for just a split second as he kindly makes his way to the 50-yard line. He's probably not going to run into any sort of damage on the way back, as the rest of his teammates are going to be looking to try to get their own flag back so they can cap it in and take a 1-1 tie here.
Yeah, sorry, apologies. Just doing some housekeeping. But here, Turbo Sniper now just up on S2. Looking to help out his team here in this situation. You have lost the run of things, Silva, so if you want to pick up from me here, I'm not quite sure which side is going on. Oh, it's a flag standoff. No.
Yeah, basically a flag standoff here. Zell over up on the enemy side, but she gets knocked down. Hiker Trash going to be in the back of his own base holding the flag here. He's got the sniper with one shot in his hand, so he can easily get a first pick. Oh, misses the body shot, unfortunately, as Amalia over on the other end starts putting damage down, trying to get the flag return. She goes down on the push. Zell goes down the push. 3 down. Hiker's the last one here left to defend the flag. Knows he has one over here on the bottom of Pistol side, but wait to see where the rest of the push comes from. His teammates are going to have to spawn up here and give him a little bit of help to alleviate the pressure, as they're basically pushed up against their goal line here. They have the enemy flag. Hiker, impressive damage. Rev goes down. They're looking for the enemy turbo sniper, being a pest in their base, in the back of the basement.
Ow! Woof woof.
As the dogs start going wild.
Yeah, damn right. Here we have, wow, just Hiker desperately trying to keep that alive. And I think that there was a player who may or may not have taken a trip downtown. Oh, again, Rev now with the sniper. These guys are cracked with the one shot, baby, but the flag has gone back. And now it's all down to Azazel to prevent this flag from making the cross, but goes down under pressure from everywhere, it seems like. Turbo Sniper up on that grapple, like feeling themselves on the enemy grapple.
Yeah, absolutely impressive. Yeah, it just seems as if Waystation here, they've just been able to kind of play it at the exact moments that they need to make the right plays, as they got the crowd going wild.
Absolutely, you know, and you know, I care not for whomst it was that let the dogs out, but I'm gracious for the good boys giving us a shout out in chat. So here we have a double kill now for Shrek the Memer, and almost everyone bar Damagey on the server dead for for a moment there. And as his team kind of spawn back up, they're gonna have to wait for any kind of big pushes now, as they're gonna be 4v3 in this next fight. And here we have Zell getting some shots over to platform, gets a perfect few shots on, and is looking for more as Turbo Sniper looks to try and sneak the net, but does get around to S2, but is very well known, and spawners should be able to clear that out. The only problem now is the clock. 4.5 minutes left, and 2-0 the score. So.
Yeah, 2-0, a tough deficit on Argyle, especially considering how hard it can be to get a flag. Lottery able to get some decent slays, you know, across the board. They had a really fantastic opening, but they haven't been able to really deliver any other heavy punches in terms of getting the flag runs happening, as Revtastic in a position here in the bottom of his basement. 2 of his teammates go down to Turbo Sniper. He tries to stay alive here and hold this angle to stop the flag runner, but it looks like he's going to go down as well, and Waystation's going to be in a good position here to close out this game, as 3 members of Lottery are down and they're running it across the map.
Yeah, absolutely. And here goes Turbo Sniper making his way up, and that will be that'll be a very quick
from top A overhang over to top gold there. Those power positions are going to be crucial in terms of putting damage down on across the board for your enemy, or for your other teammates to pick up, as Shrek the Memer and company go up to top gold and they get an early pick. Gets a couple picks over on the opening. 2 go down for both sides here, as Camo is still up on the field. Looks like Lottery, though, going to be in a position to get it.
Shrek gets the backsmack, stays alive as well. What a life! Like, he's the difference between like, you know, the 2 teams at the moment, with that fantastic few slays there in that first life.
Yeah, you knew he was on the camera, so he delivered on the opening strat, getting 3 early kills on his first life. Fantastic way to get things started there. As Hiker Trash, though, stays into the piv and gets
the dancing.
Kill.
Oh, down he goes. Unfortunate. As Shrek here, just great shots down there, and things are now looking like they're shaping up here in the early game. We might be soon approaching the middle here, as 10-4 the score, and that's a good win there. Turbo Sniper gets a lot of damage done, but the kills have not been completed, and Damagey unable to capitalize on that, and goes down. That's a big swing. 4 kills now, the difference.
Man, Lottery here starting to surge.
Sorry, go on.
Oh no, no, it's just saying, yeah, they're starting to surge, man. They're starting to swing the opposite way there. As soon as it seemed like Waystation was settling into a comfortable lead, Lottery
Oh,
here just kind of going off. Hyper Trash putting in some fantastic shots, getting his 6th kill, and I think that life we saw over there in batteries for him to just stay alive, that was the ripple effect that got him back into this game.
oh man, this is like they're awake now, right? They're ready to go. They are raring for it, and you know, despite being 1 kill down, the momentum is very firmly in their favor. Oh, Damagey, the timing gets through and touches that camo, and I believe gets away with it as well. I think he's hiding in that corner and coming up C flat right now. But you know, I don't have the eagle eyes.
I think you do. You got a 6th sense there as Zell, I believe, finishes off the camo for her killing spree now. She's sitting at 6 and 2, continuing her impressive display of slays from that Argyle game now into Recharge Slayer, as her and Hiker Trash right now have woken up and they are put their team in a great position here, tied 16 at all in the early going.
Oh yeah, but Shrek just gets the shock here for free. Well, I mean, you know, a little love tap from his buddy, but you know, you got to do that sometimes, right? 18-18 to score. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, a little love tap every now and then. You know, this thing's kind of come across the board here, but yeah, I think you put it, you know, exactly how it's going here. You just kind of notice Lottery here is woken up. It seems like on all cylinders as Hiker Trash.
Oh, Hiker.
Continuing to deliver here, going the distance. And yeah,
And I mean,
you like to see it here, especially in map 2.
Yeah, and look at a Hiker as well. It's mad, right? I mean, 11 to 3, right? I mean, the thing I noticed so far is he always leaves the fight just in time. Whenever the fight isn't going his way, he's not going to just ego challenge. He's not going to stay a second longer than he should. And right now, he's just showing it again. He's absolute, but there's no one anywhere around to capitalize on it, unfortunately. No counting for the shock rifle. And 3 in Whirlpool.
Yeah.
But 2 kills now the difference. Things are tightening up.
Yeah, Titans are tightening up a little bit there. That's got to be good for Rev right there. Currently on the opening, not getting as many slays as he wants to, but he gets that 2nd kill, and that can really be all the difference to start building some momentum here as they start to go into the second half, as Zell and Hiker firing on all cylinders here, and if they can get across the board all on the same page there, I think it's going to be going their way at the end of this. As I say that though, we still have a tied game at the halfway point in the Slayer.
Yeah, you love to see it, you know. I mean, yes, things tend to, like, you know, snowball back and forth here and there, but we are seeing these teams always fighting back to parity. And, you know, and honestly, like, I think the big thing here now is Azazel and Hiker Trash showing their team how to live, not just kill. And I mean, yes, it does help when you're hitting 6 shots, right? But, like, being able to stay alive in situations that you have no right to just really puts a lot of pressure, because you're taking attention away from your teammates who have more of an opportunity to make a play and save your ass.
Oh, 100% here. Hiker tried to make the push into pipes as the rest of Lottery are making the move into there. Oh man, just hangs around in that little duck position a little bit too long there. Wins the piv against Zell. Down to 1 shot over there in the pipes. Hiker Trash cleaning up some more kills out there. Right now,
I've got to say that duck tech, right? You know, it's that actually is quite good, because you're always expecting them then to start like jumping back up, right? But he knew that the shots were flying up high, he stayed low, and the headshots just flew past him.
Yeah, exactly. You know, as Hiker has been out slaying here, Zell has just been on
this
a
is
tear as she stays alive. Gets the first kill on the top of White, circles back around, gets another kill in the bottom of White. As now, Lottery in the position here, and this was the control on Recharge that we were talking about here. You can just see the rest of Waystation, most of them in the back of A here, trying to get through gold pipes. Molly and Rev laying down the damage here over on gold pipes. Either side able to run away with a kill. Camo was up there. Not sure who was able to get away with the camo or whether or not it got burned. Looks as if potentially it got burned or potentially it despawned, as Turbo Sniper here trying to lay some damage across the map.
Yeah, you know, move to where his teammate were most likely to spawn, and rotated away from the enemy players with one foul grapple, you know. And Rev now looking to like, oh yeah, so he's up on glass, just calling everything out. And with A kills now, the difference, this is exactly what you want to see out of Lottery. They're just maintaining control of the high ground and sticking together, right? Because as long as they get traded out, you know, everything's fine.
Yeah, they can literally just trade the rest of the way out here as they only need 10 more kills. Turbo Sniper and the rest of Waystation trying to find a weakness here. Looks like they're going to be pushing into bottom Mangler here to try to find it, but they're pivoting back and forth here.
Oh, it's a 2-2 split!
Lottery doing a great job, though, of giving them two things to think about, but Turbo comes through, cleans up both of the kills. But on the other end, though, the two they left in the bottom of A clean up their teammate. As now we still have a kill lead of about 5 for Lottery. Only need 7 more, make that 6 more. As Zell finishes off her kill, she's sitting at 16 and 9. Hiker Trash 16 and 10. Impressive performances, giving them the lead here right now as we only have a little bit of time left. As it starts to tick away, Delta. Squeaky bum time might be in order.
Squeaky bum time is right up now. So yeah, we're looking at like a team wipe and a bit, right? You know, you get your team wipe, you're right in the game. But the only problem is that Lottery are feeling hot right now, and especially with their 2 star players here, Azazel and Hiker Trash, just putting it down like across the board. Like, you know, least deaths and most kills here for Azazel.
Man, Hiker Trash putting in the work with the strafe on the camo and the pivotal 1v1 in the top of glass. I think that might have been the final nail in the coffin, or at the very least, somebody picked up the hammer, as there's only one more kill left for them to get, and they get it. And they get the map 2 win to even up this series 1-1. Allows you to get some very awesome sneaky routes and plays to break the enemy setup. As Shrek Meme tries to get the jump up in the beginning, he held back there in the mud as him and 2 other teammates in mud. Hiker Trash carrying over though, wins his 1v1 over by pillars. Shrek grabbing the commando, controlling the nest. He knows that he's got an enemy over on the big door, but they wisely back up as more guns come over that way, as the focus is going to shift to the other side of the map here with a fresh camo up. 2 go down on the side of Lottery, though. It's going to be tough for them to try to get this. Might be just them trying to burn it. As Shrek flying back and forth. And eventually he goes down.
Oh, but
damage is there for that camo.
I think that camo is still there. But I do think it's going to fall into the hands of Waystation, as I saw the little nameplate disappear there.
Yeah, he gets exposed out here in the open, and Rev unfortunately goes down on the other end of that. 2 go down, 3 go down for the side of Lottery here, and they're really going to have to put a stake in the ground and slow down as the 4th one eventually goes down too. It's going to be a triple cap scenario, with Lottery ending up spawning here in the backside of C. Or maybe not here. Someone flanks around the backside of A. Sneaky little play. They spawn in the backside scoreboard.
Yeah. I was saying, I was just gonna say, with Turbo Sniper stepping out of A, it opened up the spawn slot back window and just completely got them out, because they were sure that they had pushed the spawn to B. And I was thinking, surely Turbo Sniper's there, they're going to spawn over on dummies and it's going to be a nightmare. But no, steps out just in time to allow Lottery just a fantastic opportunity off the spawn here. And they're still all 4 alive and rotating up towards C with Turbo Sniper in mid, drops down now, and it's going to be Lottery ticking up here for the first time on Livefire.
Yeah, this map can be a little bit snowbally. I mean, Strongholds really kind of is that way, but definitely good for them in terms of the side of Lottery to put some points on the board, but it looks like it's going to be short-lived here, as Turbo Sniper seems to be the one in the position here to kind of just put the final triple cap in, as they now find themselves in familiar territory here on Livefire. Definitely answering back after that Slayer. I think they're kind of relying on the fact that they do have, I think, a little bit more coordination in the objective sense, which will give them a little bit of the edge, and it has given them the edge here early on.
Absolutely, and when you have a player in for the first time in your team, that kind of coordination that you've built up over the season in with your other players, you know, is missed and needs to be rebuilt, you know. And luckily for like Lottery at this stage, they are 2-2. They may, I believe, go through either way here if they take it to distance. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I think they should be fine, but definitely a good test here, you know, in terms of probably one of the other squads they would look to find in the playoffs. As Waystation here we've seen have had a pretty strong and impressive showing across the board. Fate Send sitting at 6-2, while his teammate Damage is 6-3. Two of them kind of being the two, you know, the really double-edged sword for Waystation early on.
Yeah, big there from Azazel to get that kill, allows the bleeding to be stemmed somewhat here. But with Rev, oh, there are two coming rats now though. So, and with one on A, it looks like a B hit could be on the cards here.
Yeah, this B hit is going to be crucial for them to just get multiple guns on the enemies as they lay some damage down. They do get some damage down, but they take just the same amount back. 2 down on the side of Waystation though. Damage here to block this B from flipping into the other hands. They do find him in the bottom
just
of
be
the
a turd.
hole. Oh,
yeah,
great play.
Yeah, and like that's given his team a lot of time, you know, and they should be coming off the spawn relatively shortly. So, and with them spawning on A as well, they should be able to put forward a split onto B.
Split onto B here as Lottery now on the other side of the map, working from C, trying to get over onto the B side of the map. One goes down for each side. Damagey here, playing the anchor position on Sandbag, trying to block the spawns. He finds a straggler out by the B pillars, and Hiker Trash easily puts him down. We have the camo coming up on timer here soon. Both teams going to be looking to shift over here towards the dummy side. Now Lottery pretty much pinned back into C, and they need to get some space here soon.
Yeah, that grenade was massive. You know, really slowed down anything that Waystation had going. Or sorry, Lottery had going there. Ooh. But it looks like they recovered pretty well here. And with 3v2 on the map, it looks like A and B are going to go the way of Lottery.
Yeah, Lottery here. Down by a significant amount.
Fighting this.
But they're fighting back here and being scrappy. Zell with the perfect. Gonna be trying to flip A, but she has a couple more of the enemy team members coming over. She has one member still left there trying to help get that A. As Damagey here with the camo, fighting in a 1v1 in the backup side of B. Difficult play here. Rev sniffs him out, and both sides trade. Sneaky, sneaky.
Absolutely, gotta love it. And out goes Fate Send, just trapped down there by Plasma. And manages to back up. Yeah, it should be okay to make it to C and back into the loving arms of teammates and cover. Shrek and Mira now spawning down Turbine here as well. So he's gonna just put his foot to the ground and aggress onto A as quickly as possible, I think.
Able to get A-B control on the side of Lottery. Also sniper in the hands of Zell. We've seen early on, definitely a dangerous combo with the sniper in her hands. As Damagey here looks to try to make the push on B. He's got Rev in the backside of B playing spoiler. He's got Zell patrolling the big door.
Yeah, we've seen what Azazel can do with this sniper rifle in previous matches here, so can't wait to see what you can do here. Oh, does unfortunately go down, gets pipped backwards. Oh, and the low sends betrays Fate Send as he goes down while trying to switch targets. And Damagey now on A, doing a decent job here of pulling away the attention to the real target, which is of course B.
Oh, and he ends up winning 2 pivotal matches there up on Sandbag. Sniper with some ammo, still chilling up there.
Oh, come on. You show us how to use this QT. Come on. Let's go.
Looks as if perhaps that sniper might have despawned. Not sure if anybody was able to pick it up.
This is great, actually. I think they're going to get B here. Yeah, I can't believe they managed to kind of stabilize here at the moment, anyway. Oh my God, this is L. I got out just before it expired as well. That's wild.
Oh my God.
Oh, what was I saying, man? What was I saying about the QT?
The QT, man.
On Livefire. I love it. It's great. And yeah, Azazel now managing to put down the damage to be capitalized on, and momentarily 3 dead there for Waste Station as C ticks into the favor of Lottery. Azazel is going to have a big job of pushing back. Oh, Nick got it again! Got it again, folks! Back with the QT, and will try and prevent this push from Plat. It looks like they may be working their way back around as Amelia the Great did kind of pop in. And I've got to say, 10 and 14, very respectable scoreline, especially when you're coming in to your first HRL game. I can assure you, mine was nowhere near that good.
Amalia, yeah, delivering some much needed extra support, and the rest of the teammates now also waking up as now the entire team hits the double digits in the Slays department, as now they're just aimbotting everything that comes their way. All 4 of them able to put their shots and just melt. The next person trying to push out is to go down the side of Waste Station. Lottery here in control of the CB setup. Waste Station here probably trying to look to push out of sandbags, maybe go through bottom tunnel, flank around. But now with Zell patrolling around the backside of B. She's going to be anchoring in that B position as they have the dummies control as well. They're blocking off any push from bottom mid. There is only one at B side though. Shrek able to get the body shot.
Big. Oh, but he's traded out.
I'm pretty sure Zell was able to pick him up.
I have no idea.
Zell gets a double kill.
Oh, that's massive.
Doesn't turn over the hill.
Oh, that's big.
And Rev finishes off the last one. They maintained the B control. They did end up losing one of the corner points, but that's not a big deal for them as they look to claw their way down only by 40 points here in this one. Waste Station here.
Oh my god, they're in pillars. Oh, this is big. Big flank. Unfortunately, had to back off. They were spotted out just maybe a second earlier than they would have liked. And B now, as a result, goes in the favor of Waste Station.
Yeah, B going in the favor of Waste Station here. Revtastic and Hiker, the last ones alive for Lottery. Looks like they'll probably try to make a push over here for the C as a
mushy push.
A mush push through the mud, through the muck and the mire. As the active camo is up, 2 go down inside of Lottery, and it looks like Waste Station's going to be in control of the points and have camo in their back pocket.
Oh, fantastic. And in around the bottom here now, Amelia the Great just trying their best to live and be ready to help any push onto B, which is going to be necessary. But the snipers patrolling on C Bridge. I don't know that there's going to be any way that a foot is going to be put onto a hill now before time, and that is
almost.
Dare we dream?
Oh man, so it's going to come down to the team shots here in the
Clock
last second.
Stop.
As Zell wisely
Yeah,
stays
but
alive.
A is a million miles away. That's the problem.
Azal, oh my god. Azal doesn't care.
Oh, Toes! Toes are in B! They're B!
Oh my
What's
god.
going on?
249?
249, 164, yeah. Oh my god. My apologies to the guys on the stream. The stream is looking all right. It's just we do get a hitch every now and then. That's okay, and we will try and make up for that.
They were able to make a significant game out of it, even though they were in the hole. But now we're taking it to the streets. Some streets oddball in map 4.
Absolutely, and let's see which are the first to get to music. Oh, this fight down mid is not looking favorable. All 4 down now for Lottery. And I've got to say here as well, I think it was just last week, we saw a game of Oddball that was 290 to 207, and the 207 won. So, it's it's all to play for. You're never dead here in Oddball. It's not over until the fat lady, etc. and so forth.
Exactly. But early on, though, Waste Station having a shotgun in their hands and the back A control, able to get some early 19 seconds on for an early lead. They also maintain the spawns back here. I think Lottery were able to pick up the camo. First flanker coming in on the backside of A. Shrek starts making his way back to his teammates over on the backside of A. 2 of them go down the side of Waste Station. Lottery in a great position here. They got the shotgun in their hands. The ball just hanging around the bottom of the A tower. But the rest of Waste Station, though, they're going to be spawning over here on this A side. So they basically have to go get another pick and start working their way through.
Oh, what a nerdy angle. Oh, I love it. Azazel now coming out onto... Oh, should have 2 here. Oh, what's happening? There.
Not sure, we got a little bit of a hang up on the stream, but it looks like she was able to get one of the two, leaving the one shot. Amalia, the last one alive for her team. She's got a couple grenades flying in over from purple side.
Oh, great. That's fantastic news for Lottery there, with that ball being reset. Amelia the only one in any position to fight back A here, so that's going to give them a bit more breathing space moving forward here.
Yeah, impressive damage there to kind of get Waystation out of their spawns on A and push them all the way back into C. As Shrek, the first opponent on those rounds of spawns coming out in the bottom of C, just basically playing sentry here in the bottom of these C pillars and baiting out this camo here on making sure Lottery is going to take a lot of damage if they want to get this camo.
Yeah, definitely. Now back C is currently the hold, probably moving their way around to Ivy, as ATM now is where Azazel is looking to poke out and punish this exact type of play here from Shrek, but will go down with some great dancing there from Shrek, using that pillar to his advantage and avoiding as much damage as is possible, and gets the gentleman's double kill there with his friend.
But with the rest of Lottery, looks like Hiker able to spawn in the red room though, able to capitalize on some damage. 2 down on the side of Waystation here. He's trying to avoid the frags. He's down to 1 shot wisely.
Oh!
Lifting up from the backside of Commando though as he goes to make his flank. The ball flies out to the front here. They're going to be able to break this setup, and Waystation here going to be making a mad dash here. But 4 go down the side of Lottery.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate turn of events there as they were able to push him out of C, but not able to capitalize. And now Waystation burrowing back into the back of C.
Yeah, absolutely. Like they kind of stacked the deck in their favor, and it's just unfortunate that they kind of lost their fights. You know, they had a really good push. They avoided a lot of damage there, and Shrek the Memer now, you know, we have 50 points. Like, we are halfway ticked, you know, on both time and score for Waystation, but there's still definitely a route back for Lottery. It's more now about making sure you get a players up situation, you know.
Yeah, players up situation. Yeah, Lottery have kind of been under in terms of the numbers advantage in this 4v4. Fresh camos coming up. Amalia leading the charge over here on the backside of purple, as they're going to be in a great position to finish off some of this damage and get some of these kills. Unfortunately, not going down, but Zell are able to get the cleanups for the double kill, but again, 4 down on the side of Lottery as the ball doesn't make it out past ATM, and it's making its way in the back of C again.
Absolutely, and he was definitely hearing in his ear right there his teammates shouting, "C spawn, we're spawning C, we're spawning C," and back they went as the only live player on the map at that moment.
Yeah, and Streets can definitely be a bit of a blender in terms of the pace. It's going to be kicked up a notch. It looks as if Waystation here able to make the reads in terms of dissecting Lottery's pushes. Lottery's been doing a lot of 2-2 pushes on the flank, and Zell starting to get fired up here. Gets the 5 on her opponent, a pivotal 1, laying down the damage here. She's got another one shot, cleans him up. One last member there. The flank from Revtastic, able to clean up the damage. 2 down the side of Waystation. Lottery now the ones working in position in the back of driveway.
Bad info, bad info. They have to go C. I think they thought that that A was the route. Like, I thought like that they may have had players over Cafe side pushing in top C, but no, they have been completely kind of stilted here. Great shots. Oh god, I love it with the disruptor.
Rev! Oh,
use
my
that
gosh.
Sandbox!
Rev.
Oh, so close, man.
Definitely a heat check
fantastic.
from Rev there, and it's acceptable at this moment, but his team is down by a significant amount. They do got to kind of just build a little bit more momentum, maybe going into round 2. They could get somewhat of a comeback here, but it looks like Waystation just doing a better job of holding the ball within their formation as they make moves across the map. And as I say that, 2 go down, 3 go down for Waystation.
Oh, completely unknown. Oh, Damagey just slipped the net and was able to get that kill. And now a double kill with that little reversal in there too. Just hounding down that ball player who is just running and hoping for friendly spawns. Yeah. Lived quite a while there, but will fall in the end. But I mean, it kept their team in the game, right? Like, you know, yeah, it's a slim chance, but that run, holding the ball as long as they did, and then like playing it out mid, that was the best move in that bad situation, I think.
Yeah, they were kind of trying to transition into some sort of setup there. You know, Molly doing her best to try to reset that ball in the bottom mid. Unfortunately, doesn't get all the way out there as Shrek and the rest of the squad are going to be working from this A side, so a little bit unfamiliarity in terms of working from that
You've got 1
side.
second, bud. What are you doing, Shrek? It's 1 second. Oh man. But yeah, did get the style points, I suppose, for that run, as the tables have turned as the teams now spawn on the opposite side of the map, and we'll see if that is of any benefit here to Lottery.
Yeah, unfortunately there.
Oh no, this is really bad.
Ooh,
oh.
4 down for them. Yeah, another team wipe for them. That's going to be tough. You know, especially you're talking about trying to get something going here in round 2, in which Waystation was able to kind of control the map and the weapons. Now they're in a good position here to try to get this active gamma as they're milking the clock. Fate said, not aware that he has a repulsor in his back pocket. He's going to pay for it.
Cost him.
As now the camo outside of benches.
Oh, Trek.
Malia.
Oh, and they know
Swift.
it, and they have it. And it's in the chest of Amelia the Great. Or Amalia the Great, my apologies.
No worries.
As they... Oh, that grenade is well timed. Because, you know, that forces the camo back. That buys you another few seconds without having to worry about it. And Amalia now just coming up and hoping to get the... Oh, gets the first shots on. Converts the kill. Damagey now. Falls. And Amalia the Great has opened things up here. Oh! Triple kill! Let's go for the over!
Oh, that's a blue-collar
she
overkill.
died first! That's so rude!
That's a blue-collar
overkill. That was the gentleman's the gentleman's overkill.
Yeah, that might be
right.
That might be just enough
Got all
to fire her team up. As she basically takes down the entire Waystation squad, saying that we're not out of this game just yet here. Lottery, that's a good moment for them, but unfortunately not able to capitalize. 3 go down their side. You have decent spawns here. Looks like Hiker leading the entry frag, gets an early pick. He's going to be facing a 1v2 here in the back of A. Wisely stays alive. 2 of Lottery members in the back of PD pushing. They have tons of damage over here on the A side. Rev diving in, gets the double kill, cleans both of them up, and he's going to be able to get some ball time for him here. The first seconds for them in round 2 so far.
Yeah, just need to be aware now that they are getting pushed through middle, because I think they slipped the net and came around back. Oh, it's camo! Oh, that's unfortunate. And as they fall, and that hold falls apart after only 8 seconds ticked up for the side of Lottery.
Yes, right now I'm just waiting just a little bit for the stream to catch up, just a smidge here, but 3 minutes left in this. A little bit of slay round here on the second round of Oddball. Lottery, their backs against the wall here in the series, down 1-2 on map 4 here. Shrek laying down the damage with the red gun. 3 down on the side of Lottery, but the last one alive is in the back of A, playing spoiler. As now Shrek and his teammate are going to have to sift out Azel. Azel buying some extra time, but not enough for his teammates to push over up on top of purple.
Cafe now, but they're well known about here. They need to just run, cut and run, and not worth it. Wait for your spawners. But unfortunately, they both fall, and that's the whole cafe side. Cafe push falling as Memer now just holding off this back PD push. It is 4v2 on the map now, though. Crack the Memer now, the only player left alive in his team, and will fall. So this ball is going to tick up in favor of Lottery right now in the hands of Hiker Trash, who is just gonna, you know, play on those A stairs. You know, that's what we love. Is he hiding in the bananas?
Meanwhile, Zell checking out the produce in Cafe. Oh, and unfortunately, though, they push all the way through Cafe. 3 down the side of them. Rev-tastic, the last one alive. 4 go down. And yeah, that's a tough swing for them. They had the A side control. They weren't able to put any members of the Waystation team down, and they were able to fly through. And the slay is really starting to show here in this round of oddballs. We have Shrek the Memer and Fate Send. 1 kill between the 2 of them would put them at 50 as a pair. And across the board, though, other damage from Damagey, as Turbo Sniper primarily taking the objective role here as they are close to finishing out this second round of Oddball.
Absolutely, and every second here is a second closer that Lottery are facing an elimination. Great load of shots there, a lot of damage laid down. Should probably get 2 assists for his troubles. 3 dead now for Waystation, and we're in Last Chance Saloon, Silva. Squeaky bum time.
It's Last
for
Chance
Lottery.
Saloon, and I'm buying on Delta's tab. There's still more, more good times to be had here. As Lottery, they are down, they're not out of it. They do pass the 40-second mark here, but they have the enemy knocking on the door here of caution. 3 go down, 4 go down.
Oh, these teams are...
That's
These
tough.
team fights are devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Waystation are just so strong in the squad fight, right? On the 4v4s and on the pushes to break, they are just menacing and really showing a high level of skill here. And as they will go ahead and take our first series of the evening. So, you know,